Okay, everything should be coming up in just a second. Everything should be... Oh, there we go. On my screen, it was still blank, probably because I hit pause. Oops. Alright, we're back, and now let's head back out this way.
There you are. I found you.
There we go. Let's see. Add friend. And, you know what? You go ahead and add me to your party. Oh, you can take lead.
Okay.
To approve this request. And there we go.
Cool.
So yeah, any scenario or free dungeons that you want to run? I'll play backup.
I was just gonna do story missions because that's kind of all I have unlocked.
All right.
I don't know what else to do really. No, where? Why can't I go this way? Oh, identify the stranger. Who's this? What? Can't seem to go that way, actually.
All right. I'm finishing up a few basics for myself.
No, that's fine. I'm like, I can't go this way. It's popping it up in the chat box saying that I need to wait for you. Okay.
Oh, sorry about that.
No hurry. Just was confused why it wasn't letting me do it. That's all.
All right. So I'm back over here.
Alright, cool. Let's see, now we can go. Ah, that makes more sense. Cool. Alright.
I almost feel bad beating up those little furry dudes.
They don't have much of a chance, do they? They're just kind of there to, I don't know, get their asses kicked. Yeah, I've noticed that the early game in this game looks really easy. Or at least it was when I played through it with my other character.
It is the early game in particular, the story missions early game. You're
probably
they're
dead,
pretty
and I'm
easy.
just juggling a corpse right now.
Yes.
Oh, that was mean. Just. Oh, you died ages ago. Oh, interesting. My normal attacks kind of track.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's another thing that proves really useful.
For juggling, I'm guessing, yeah. Oh, yeah, so BC is on fire, which that's exciting. I don't know if you've heard about that too much, but big wildfires in BC right now.
In BC, in California.
Yeah.
Oh, that's probably why That's probably why we're getting this. Why we're getting this breeze.
Probably, yeah. Woo! But yeah, it's Calgary Stampede right now, which is pretty cool. Haven't gone to check it out just yet, but I'm going to be. Why is there a frozen thing here? Is that the thing that he just froze?
Yeah.
Alright. Next quest, I guess?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty easy to go from one story quest to the next if you're just like running through the same dungeon. All you gotta do is just hit space once you finish up everything in the shop, and then it'll just take you right to it.
I'm good with it. Yeah, I'm actually really excited for this Might and Magic 7. Do you ever play the Might and Magic series at all?
I think I might have played like one or two of the games from it.
Oh, okay. Because they're older PC games, right? That I figure probably a lot of people haven't really seen. And I really like the series. Like they're classics, right? So
I'm trying to remember. The Baldur's Gate games are part of the Might and Magic series, right?
No. No, Baldur's Gate's its own thing.
Okay.
What's going on here? Oh, just a little bit of lag. Might and Magic is its own thing, like 3DO, old 3DO games.
That's right. That's right.
Who are they made by? Oh, I didn't pick one. Okay. The company is like pretty well known, or at least they used to be. They don't exist anymore, I don't think. But now I'm gonna have to look it up.
Well, we're actually coming up on a town quest, so it's not like we'll be in the middle of any sort of action while you do.
Yeah, I'll do that. Let's step back. So back to town.
Yep. And also, now that we hit level 5, we can go ahead and start learning at least a couple more skills for our characters, too.
Start what, sorry?
Oh, start picking up some new skills?
Oh, yeah. Alright, let's go talk to... Oh yeah, the Alchemist. Hello, Alchemist Morgan.
And for anyone actually just watching the stream or listening to it right now, I think you might appreciate the Soul Calibur 3 music I had going.
Oh, it's published by 3DO and developed by New World Computing. So it's New World Computing used to do all sorts of stuff. And,
okay.
They don't exist anymore, I'm pretty sure. Or if they do, they're pretty under the radar.
Yeah, now that you mentioned that, I do remember. Yes, I do remember the Might and Magic series. I don't know why I thought that Baldur's Gate was related to it.
Computer RPGs, I guess. I don't know.
That's true. But I mean, I was like huge into Daggerfall back in the late 90s.
Oh man, yeah. So Daggerfall and Might and Magic 7 came out around the same time. Daggerfall was like 97, I want to say.
Yeah. Yeah, Daggerfall was like 96, 97, because like literally Might and Magic, Daggerfall, and
it was 96, yeah.
And Final Fantasy 7, those were like the big RPGs during that year.
It's crazy to me. Because I'm gonna be showing this thing off, and people are gonna be like, when did this game come out? It looks like it came out in like the freaking 60s or something.
Like
it's old, right?
It came out back when DOS was still the thing to do.
Well, no. So Might and Magic 7 actually came out in 1999. It's kind of behind the times at that point. I actually am surprised that it came out at that point, because I honestly thought it was more recent than that. But we'll see. I love the games though; they're really cute RPGs. I've got that quest to turn in because I leveled up. Actually, no, you're right over here, aren't you? Yay! Congrats! Congrats to me for getting skills. I was gonna do it anyways, but thanks. Now you've given me an item for it. Alright, I got a bunch of new stuff. I got Leap, Ghost Flame. Ooh, that'll be fun. Down, forward, and Z. Cool. Alright, let's do this.
Yep.
So it's... which one? This one? Ah, cool. Alright. Ooh. Oh, it's down here. Right, I have to look for the little tree things. Rapid fire. Ooh,
Yeah, the one spell that I found that's insanely useful from start to finish, from like early game all the way up to even in the level 50 dungeons, is the Flame Shield.
okay, it's funny. It's like the only spell I didn't take. I took the little fires instead. I'll have to grab that. I'm sure, because it probably just damages anything near you. Like if they touch you.
It starts up as a barrier that he actually throws forward.
Oh, okay. Like Leaf Shield.
Yeah.
Type of thing. Mega Man.
I think though once you switch to the Glacial Master that it'll end up removing that from your skill tree. But of course, by the time that happens, you'll have some other
cool
pretty
stuff.
awesome stuff to make up for the utility.
Alright. Oh. Leprechaun blank something.
Oh, that stuff. Those are like accessories for your pets if you wind up getting one.
Ah. Okay. Oh yeah, I see. It's a leprechaun hat. Cool. All right.
All right, and there's probably a few other side quests that you can. There's probably a few other side quests that you can take on as well if you haven't already.
Where would I find that?
Well, let's see. Like right above the hotkey bar and the status bar, if you see a little...
A new quest has appeared. Okay. Oh, well, I guess we teleported because she wants to show me a book. I want to show you a book about advancement. Oh, okay. Ah, okay. So this is now telling. All right. Oh yeah.
Hey, you taking a look at the?
It's gameplay videos for all. Okay, I love this though. The freaking Glacial Master. It looks
yeah.
like they get some fucking crazy shit. Yeah, it looks so good.
Oh no, the Glacial Master is insane.
Hang on. So you get ice arrows, broken arrows, grand shatter. Oh man, AOE's for days. Oh baby.
Oh no, once you get back to running your fighter, man, just wait until you see some of the insane stuff that you can get with the grappler and with the, well, all 4 of the subclasses are really, really awesome.
Yeah, I really, really want to try the grappler. I just think that looks awesome. I had a D&D character who was a monk one time, and my buddy was the DM. And he is really, really into WWE.
Mm-hmm.
So I made a grappling monk who was like themed after a pro wrestler. So I was doing all these ridiculous like setups and
That's amazing.
Like, oh, it was fun. And then he even like he wound up even like changing the entire story because he was just like he loved it so much. So we wound up, instead of doing like this epic storyline quest, we wound up doing this like
What, Road to WrestleMania?
pretty much is what ended up happening. It was amazing.
Oh man.
It was pretty great. We got everybody in on it.
Oh, last time I was actually playing a campaign that my homie Thomas Duder was running.
Yeah.
He actually like put together, he put together a good number of like customized homebrew jobs for characters, and one of them was a straight up, not just pro wrestler, but a masked wrestler.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it was the whole thing. Like there were even skills that gave you different buffs and bonuses based on what type of mask you wore or crafted for yourself. He had chain grapples, finishing moves. It was amazing.
Yeah, I had a thing. He gave it to me. I think it was instead of like my flurry of blows thing. It was, or no, there's I think it's called Quivering Palm or something like that, where you get to use it like 3 times a day or whatever, and then but it basically kills people. So he gave it to me as like my finishing move. So I had this thing where I would like set them up, and I had to like do a grapple, and then I had to like not pin them. I had to basically get. No, what it was I had to. I could only land it when they were running at me, so I had to basically keep my distance, and then if they like charged me, I could do like basically an instant kill on them because it was simulating the bounce them off the ropes thing.
Yes.
It was, I don't know. It was ridiculous.
Do like a good Irish whip.
I forget what it was. It was it was ridiculous. It was a long time ago. It's good shit though.
But yeah,
we got a podcast coming today.
Oh yeah, it's Sunday, so we're like Meet the Press, but we actually talk about stuff that's substantive. If it's Sunday, it's the Metro City Boys. Damn it.
I know Oliver had some ideas of stuff we could talk about today, which sounded pretty cool. I think the secondary market and GameStop and publishers and that sort of stuff. I think we might have talked a little bit about that before, but it can't hurt to
Yeah, probably when we were just discussing
go more detail.
Yeah. We probably talked about that when we were talking more about like that whole circle of life thing with GameStop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can definitely like the secondary market as well as just how it seems to be diminishing.
You have to do it twice?
Yeah.
Or did I accidentally redo the mission? I probably did.
Oh no, because I believe part of the story is that even though we took him down the first time, he was able to resist coming out of that. He was able to resist coming out of that rage from the black nightmare that's going around.
From the nightmare. Yeah, it's on Steam. Okay.
Yeah, you can either download this off of Steam, or you can just go right to the official website and download it there too. Either way, free to play.
Steam is a good call though. I downloaded it. Like, makes it really easy.
Yeah.
So, but either way, I mean, if you don't want to have to run Steam in order to play it, basically.
Yeah, I don't. No worries. I don't run Steam to play this, largely because, again, back when I first started playing this, or at least back when the developers actually brought this back to the U.S., I was in the.
It wasn't on Steam.
Yeah. So I was basically following them on Facebook, and when they did the open alpha for it, sorry, no, not the open alpha, but when they did it was the closed beta test for it. When they did the closed beta for it, that was when I joined, because, again, like I mentioned on the other stream, I've been playing this since back when it was being first published by Nexon back in 2009.
So what you just installed is actually the game's launcher, so you actually have to open that and then it'll download the game. It's not 4 megabytes. It'll take a while. The installer is 4 megabytes, but the game is not installed.
Oh, and since it looks like we're both at level 10, probably level 11 now, we should probably take some time to hook our characters up with some new skills after we take out this boss.
Sounds good. Ooh, I got zapped. Wrecked. Get the fuck out.
Alright, so once it cuts back to the shop, let's see, I'll restore that.
So when we, so now we have to go back to town to get...
At this point, we actually don't have to go back to town. We can just bring up the skill menu here.
Right here.
So yeah.
Oh, cool. All right.
And
Street, nah.
And you'll notice in your skill menu, kind of like faded into the background, you actually see the different pictures of your different advanced class characters.
Oh, okay. I see it. Yep.
So yeah, it kind of shows off like, you know, where each of those skills would originate.
Oh, it timed us up again.
Ah.
Oh well.
Let's see, spinning blade.
Oh, jeez. Interdimensional accident. A gate opens in midair and drops a box full of junk onto people. This here, have my trash. Get some.
You just eat this garbage.
Yep.
Yeah. Also, one thing that's going to be really good for you as far as helping manage your inventory is, aside from selling stuff off, but using the disassembler that's right outside the...
Yeah, I've been using it. Very handy.
Oh yeah, and on top of that, the crystal fragments that you get from it, or the cube fragments, those are going to be good for later on when you're doing your level 50 masterclass quests.
Okay. So I do want to save those up as much as possible.
Yeah. And the clear cube fragments are also used as ammo for certain skills once you get to, like, I think once you start learning the level 35 and level 40 skills, the clear cube fragments are going to be your ammo. Most of them are like 1 or 2. Also, another advantage to having multiple characters, like say once you run out of fatigue with Eridari, you can switch to another character or create a new character.
I didn't even notice that. Fatigue. Okay, so you actually can't just play like crazy. So buying potions, where?
Okay, which quest are you doing?
It's called buying potions. Use devolved crystal fragments to buy Morgan's destruction crystal.
Okay, you should have at least one of those fragments, one of those devolved crystal fragments in your inventory already. But open up Morgan's shop.
I've got a couple. Where is?
So yeah, go back to Morgan and open up the shop. When you click on it.
He's jerk. Okay. Now you want destruction crystal. Okay. Thanks, buddy. All right. So now, did you see that there's a featured quest for monster slaying? Or is that just for me?
Which featured quest was it? Let's see. F1.
Just one.
Oh yeah.
It says
for Monster Slayer? Yeah, that's for earning a title.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and the Monster Slayer title.
Monster kills. Cool.
Yeah, featured quests for titles.
Alright,
the titles are equipable, and those give you additional stats. Like,
Really?
I usually tend to stick with Monster Slayer because it actually increases how much I can carry.
Oh, good. Okay. Hang on. How do they up forwards? Yeah, okay. I'm actually I'm playing with keyboard right now, so
All right.
it's just a thing. Har! Ice sword. Love that stuff. that one, but that's alright. Oh, I got a dash attack. I didn't know that. Cool.
Oh, and also your your rapid fire. You see your little rapid fire special, the down forward and skill. You can do that midair.
Oh, that's a good thought. Ah, good stuff.
So yeah, that's good for covering fire and also for keeping you off the ground if you see an attack coming that's gonna like move across the ground and try to trip you up.
Nice. Oh.
Alright.
Alright.
And here we're actually going to be getting to the... finally getting to the boss of this scenario.
Cool. I like that the terrain is a little bit destructible. Not like a ton, but just, you know, enough that you feel like you're wrecking some stuff. It's good.
There we go. Get over here. Alright.
Mini boss.
Yep. And here we are back at level 12 and 13. So we'll be in pretty good shape. Alright, I'm going to take just a quick moment to accept another new quest that just came up.
Oh, something.
Yeah, there's a new featured quest for the Avid Adventurer title.
Okay. I don't see it.
Alright, not even when you hit F1 to bring up the quest list?
Oh, there it is. Okay. Yep, got it. Shall we?
There we go. Let's get moving.
Let's do it.
And one other thing that they do here that's really useful is that whenever you get loot items at the end of a boss fight, all the items that you see on your screen are ones that you pick up. So let's say,
Right, rather, yeah.
yeah. So instead of like all of us seeing all the same stuff that drops, like, you know, you could wind up getting certain items. You could wind up seeing certain items on your screen that, that's the best way to describe it. It's an asynchronous loot drop.
Yep. That's really common these days. Like it's good because yeah, that's garbage. Like the old Diablo 2 style of doing things where they're like, yeah, you guys could just fight over all the gear. It's like,
No, I don't want a death match for it.
Yay, all new gear, basically.
And yeah, to equip the titles, well, actually, once you finish up the quest for those titles, you'll get another featured quest to basically that teaches you how to equip them. So to do that, hit I to open up your inventory, and then the little booklet that shows up right there, the little monster booklet.
Oh yeah, okay. So I probably would, let's see.
Yeah, you can open that up and right-click on any of the titles that you've got available to equip those.
Oh.
And yeah, the Beast Slayer title, that's a +8 to strength and intel, ups your attack speed and casting speed a little bit, and another really important thing, that inventory weight limit increase. But then it also comes with the bonus of, you know, whenever you take damage, there's a chance that it'll actually summon a little Minotaur soldier to fight with you.
Awesome. Alright, now should probably go talk to lady. Hello, Saria. Episode complete. You have now completed all the things in this episode. Cool. I guess all that's left is to go to the next episode then.
Yep. Actually, we're still technically in the... Like, you can actually play through and complete some episodes simultaneously. Like, the shorter episodes, like with the... Oh, and also, as I'm sure you've noticed now, you know, when you actually pick any of these dungeons, and it's not like a scenario, and it's not a scenario dungeon, then you get the full map for that. And that's what that's what the free dungeons are.
Makes sense.
Here we go. Open up the field a bit for us.
Leave that poor elf alone. Jeez. I'm like, stop. It's already dead.
You know, I could make some really interesting wisecracks about, you know, some really interesting topical wisecracks about beating a dead horse, but I'm okay.
It probably can go without being said right now. Like, oh man, because by doing so, that would be beating a dead horse.
Exactly.
Oh jeez. Something about the summer, people get really stupid. You notice that it's always during the summer. That's when all the dumbest stuff comes out.
Yeah.
Oh, there's your Minotaur buddy.
Uh-huh.
All right. Come on, buddy. Kill him. All right. Pixie feather. I'm guessing that's a pet object.
Yep. Oh, I completely forgot to equip all the stuff that I had from that last mission.
You're just playing hard mode.
Yeah, one thing that's also really nice is all of the cube fragments that you get for one character. Whatever fragments you get for one character are account wide.
Oh, that's good.
So all of your alts will have access to it.
Let's just keep going here. Keep it rolling, right?
Yep. And then once we do enough damage to get to level 15, we'll make a quick run back to town so that way we can get started accepting the advancement quests.
Is that early?
Yeah.
Wow. Cool.
I mean, back in old DFO, the advancement quests came at level 20.
20 is still pretty early. I mean, level 50 is the highest?
No, actually, I believe the...
Is there even a level cap?
I believe the level cap on this is at, like, 86 now?
Oh, holy crap. All right.
But yeah, you get your... Let's see, you earn your advanced class at level 15. Your master class is at level 50. And that's also when you get your...
it's because there's more than one advance. I see.
Yeah. I mean, once you... Like, picking your first advancement is going to set you down that one particular path. But then every path has, like, a master variant of that class.
Gotcha. Cool. Oh, that's just mean. Both of us just standing on either side and just wailing on people.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh.
That's that good co-op. This anemia is gonna kill me.
Oh no, not anemia. for a living suit of armor. How? Alright, we just hit 15. Yeah, we did. Alright.
Looks like you did.
Oh,
I'm still
didn't?
Yeah, I'm still at 14, but that's cool.
Oh, okay. No. Let's get us both up there.
All right. So by the time we finish up this last run, both of us should be at 15 or higher.
Yeah. You can't be that far behind me.
Oh no.
We started this like we've done the exact same things. I don't know how that happened. Oh, it might be because I've got an XP booster or something.
Yeah.
Get out of here, little shrimpy things. Come on. Nice air combo.
Yeah, that's what I really like about at least the female Slayer.
Some good combos.
Oh yeah. Let's see. With the Sword Master, she can actually change. She can literally change what sword type she has mid fight.
Oh. Okay.
And depending on the sword type she has, it alters the stats on various attacks. Like when she switches to the bludgeons, then it'll give her attacks more stunning capability. Let's see. Katanas allow her to inflict bleed. She can use lightsabers for shock damage. And
Pretty sweet.
there we go. Just hit 15.
Perfect. I wonder how you got to be like exactly one level behind me.
I think
Or
I was
one
only like...
mission behind me.
Yeah, it's probably because you were using an experience booster. I was only at like
Yeah.
80% before hitting level 15. Alright, before we head back to town, let me sell off some of this gear. And that takes care of that. Alright, I'm all set to go when you are.
Alright, back to town. Let's go get our level up on.
Yep.
Well, upgrade. Class upgrade. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna go talk to her because she wants to tell me about it. How nice of her.
Alright, and after you talk to her that one time, you'll notice that a little purple book is floating above her head. When you click on that, that'll actually allow you to select the advancement quest. Let's see.
Cool. I
think I'll
have
go
that
through.
quest. There's...
Alright,
What?
and I just chose mine. I'm going to go for the Dark Templar route. But also,
Cool.
since we're at level 15, we can actually pick up some of the last of our basic cross-class quests before really getting into the nitty-gritty stuff. skill points spent. And when you head to the map, it won't be a scenario dungeon for the class advancement.
That's what I figured. Oh, wow. I've got a whole bunch of stuff. Magical rear attack. Alright. Let me take a look here. I've got a whole bunch of stuff that what's weekly challenge? New quest, there is cube fragments.
And if you don't have enough cube fragments to complete that right away from using the disassembler, then you'll earn them easily through some of the scenario quests later.
Fair enough. So, which one do you need?
It would be the abandoned prison.
Prison. I think I need. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, the abandoned prison is where both of us are going to need to go.
Okay. Let's do it. Are the chests anything? They don't look like it. Oh, cool. Cool sword.
Oh. Now, the last time I actually played one of the female slayers, they didn't have it set up to where this weapon change would be, to where changing to this particular weapon would be available at level 15. But yeah, the whip sword is for the whip sword is for the berserker variant of the female slayer class. And just like with the berserker, this one is basically designed to inflict bleed damage.
Awesome. I'm assuming bleed damage is just damage over time?
Yeah.
Or is it a special, like, damage type?
Oh no, that's damage over time.
Oh, yeah. That's good stuff. Damage over time is always good. It doesn't matter what game you're playing, it's always just good.
Now, the difference between the Demon Slayer and the Berserker, which are the male and female variants of the same class type, Berserkers not only thrive when you can land bleed damage on an opponent, but they have a few.
Oh, I'm asleep.
Ow! And I just got decked for like half my health. But yeah, Berserkers have a good number of specials that require them to do bleed damage to their opponents. Because then, once you attack someone who's suffering from bleeding, you'll absorb health.
Oh. So they're very tanky and survivable.
Yeah, in a way.
If they get set up those bleeds, it's probably pretty hard to kill them.
Yeah, but at the same time, some of their best techniques. Yeah, let's go ahead and go back to town. But
Yeah,
at the same time, some of the berserkers' best techniques actually drain their health with every use.
Oh. So they have to balance it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Let's see, short swords and plate armor. And yeah, once you finish up that advancement quest, it's going to reset all of your skills and skill points.
Yeah.
However, you will also be able to receive a new quest from Vitala that basically once you talk to her and she congratulates you on the class advancement, she'll give you a full set of the specific weapon and armor that your class works with. So I just got my hands on a pretty decent short sword and a full set of plate armor.
Is this after you spend your skill points again?
You don't have to spend your skill points again if you don't want to before getting the gear. But yeah,
because I tried talking to her and she doesn't give me anything.
You have to complete the quest to change classes.
Oh.
So you have to actually become the Glacial Master, which it looks like you are now.
Yep. Yeah, I did. Okay, so yes, she gave me the gear now. Alright.
Alright, so I'm gonna get equipped and then start redistributing my skills. And another thing that's really cool is like the different idle animations when you switch classes. So you'll notice the little ice breath coming off of your character.
Yeah. That's really cool.
Ba-dum-ts. Okay, let's see.
Alright. Skills. Skills. What do I want to do here? It's going to be interesting. So now I got all sorts of options. Just all sorts of options. Alright, well, everybody's fucking seen Spider-Man before me.
Yeah, I just took a look at the Discord chat and saw that Zengar just got back from it.
Alright. I guess I have to go do it. I have to do it. I don't know when. I don't know with whose money, but I'm gonna do it. Luckily, I got the scene card for Cineplex.
Cool.
So I have like, oh hey look, Flame Shield is a skill that I can get actually.
Okay. I was trying to remember whether or not Flame Shield was going to be cut off for only the Elemental Bomber to use, or if you could use it as a Glacial Master too.
It's definitely here. Alright, well let's give that a try. Try it out. I wasn't a huge fan of that Ghost Flame. I can not have that. I like the Ice Sword though. That shit's good.
Yeah.
And I want this Ice Lance. I want to know. I need to know.
Oh, the Ghost Flame is actually good as like a support spell because it increases your magic attack and damage.
I
But
kind of wanted it to like. It seems like it has really high damage, but it doesn't really hit like ever.
yeah, it's a good thing to just have it. It's a good thing to just keep it level 1.
Yeah. I'm gonna get my water cannon up as high as I can get it. I don't like Wind Strike, like, at all. Although I guess it's a good knock-up, so I'll keep it a level 1 for now. What's this? Oh. Oh. Cool. Alright. I'm gonna... finish it.
And if at some time later on down the line you actually decide you want to, like, you know, spend money on DFO to pick up any avatar items to, you know, change up your character, F5
Fancy.
should open up the cash shop if you want to see what's available.
I might check it out. Hey, what is this trap strike? Pull a target in to knock them back.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's basically a grab, like the suplex with the grappler.
I gotta. Alright, I want to see it before I commit to it, but. Love that shit. It's just so bully.
Oh,
Alright.
oh, and also while you're in the skill menu,
Mhm.
if you click on the play button with the, you know, if you click on the play button on the upper right, where the preview is, it'll actually show a video of the move in action,
Oh, that's handy.
and
Oh yeah, there it is.
it'll also
It's like
give
a
you the
little
option
grappler.
to, it'll also give you the option to try the skill out for some of them. Actually, no. You'll be able to try the skill out once we finish up everything here in this region, and we get the chance to move on to the next, because that'll actually open up the training center.
I'm pretty excited about this.
Let's see.
Alright. Any quests? Oh, I've already got both of them.
Looks like it's back to the story dungeons.
Sounds good. Let's Oh, we could go do something else if we wanted to, but that's what keep doing the story.
Yeah. Ooh, looks like they actually changed up the Dark Templar's attacks for this most recent update too. Because I did not see this.
I am just like a full-on brawler now.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
And ice has always been a useful element because, you know, the additional freezing properties are really good for lockdown.
Yeah. Crowd control, right? You gotta get some.
Yep. Ooh, that
alright.
was fun.
you just like killed that room. I feel like they need to make it harder for us to have both of us here. It's just not worth it. Look at these.
Yeah, well,
Screws, man.
once we finish up this region, we'll actually be able to start opening up dungeons with higher difficulties for the scenario. Not for the scenario dungeons, for the free dungeons.
Yeah, I figured the scenario, like the storyline, is probably meant to be fairly like mild, right?
Yeah. One thing that also opens up when you're playing co-op is the Hell Party. Hell,
Oh.
hell difficulty dungeons are, as you would imagine, pretty tough, but the rewards you get from it are insane.
Cool. So this chick is named the Sewer Princess.
Yep.
All right. Well.
Yeah.
So it should probably not be so easy that the AI just does it for you.
Well, like,
or was that
a lot of-
scripted?
no, that was scripted. Like, a lot of the times when you're running around with
Okay.
NPC characters, they tend to be, like, really powerful. Like, hell, Ferris is at level 20.
Right. Yeah, it's just like one hit. Fucking. Hey, guess what? It's dead. Bye. Like, what? Alright. Oh, jeez, I forgot to even to try out my flame shield. Everything's dying so quick, I don't even get to use any of my shit.
Go for it.
Oh, that is cool. I see why you like that. I like that spear a lot. And it actually acts as a shield too, hey? Like it'll block projectiles and stuff?
Yep.
That's awesome. Oh, yes.
I mean, it doesn't give you too long to actually hold on to it.
The higher level it is, I think it gets better. I saw something about how long you can hold on to it.
Yeah. But it
But
still
it
does
also
make a pretty good
blocks
defense.
anything as it's traveling too, so... What?
Oh, that was a beating.
Yeah.
Alright, my inventory is getting on the heavy side, so after this next mission, I'm probably going to need to head back to town.
We can do that right now. I'm the same way, so
Alright.
might as well.
And yeah, you see those icons that keep appearing over Ferris?
I didn't see them, no.
Well, basically, she's an NPC that uses the Brawler subclass for the fighter.
Okay.
And Brawlers are amazing because their bread and butter is, status debuffs and, damage over time. They could do stun locking, bleed damage, poison, and yes, bleed and poison stack on top of each other.
Oh, brutal. That would be why she's called the Sewer Princess, I'm guessing. Jeez. Alright, well... Oops. Punch. Disassembler did its job.
Yeah, since I'm already pretty well stocked on cube fragments, I think from here I'm just gonna stick with yeah, from here I'm just gonna stick with selling off the stuff that I don't want, so that way I can actually earn the 300,000 gold to start up a guild once we get those available.
Cool.
And then anyone who follows us on Twitter, or anyone who watches the podcast, if they want to jump in with us on DFO, they'll have the Metro City Boys Guild to join.
Yeah. No problem there. All right. Well, it looks like we're moving on to a different hub now.
Yeah, we'll be moving on to a different hub after this last mission.
Yeah. I think that's a good place for me to stop, because I got a little bit of running around to do before the podcast. So.
No problem.
Thanks for the game, though. That was fun. We'll have to get some more in. I want to get some more challenging dungeons, because right now we're sort of sleepwalking through it. But I'm sure once we hit a higher level, things will get a little bit more intense.
Yeah, I think things do get better at the higher levels, and also, again, you have access to the free versions of each dungeon, so, especially once we move on to that next hub,
yeah,
you can complete the dungeons and open up higher difficulty levels, so that'll really open things up for you too.
Cool. Alright, dude. Well, I'll let you go and do whatever you're up to.
No problem.
Keep streaming for a bit?
Yeah, I'm going to keep streaming for a bit. Probably switch to one of my other characters.
Fair enough.
Because I'll leave this one as my, specific, early game co-op character.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I'll come back to it, and I might go and play that other character, catch it up a little bit. It's only like 2 levels difference. Get the level 12, so like 5 levels difference. But yeah,
get it caught up, and
once that's all set up, it'll be good.
Awesome. Well, on that note, I think I'm gonna go ahead and actually end the voice chat call as well, so I can let you go.
Oh yeah. I'll talk to you later, dude. See everybody later. Podcast, don't miss it. It's gonna be good shit.
4:30 Metro City Boys on Sundays. All right, man.
4:30 Pacific, 5 Central. I don't even know.
4:30 Pacific, 6:30 Central.
Yeah, 6:30 Central. All right.
All right, B. I'll catch you later.
Yep.
And for anybody that's still watching the stream right now, feel free to kick back, because we got some more DFO coming your way. In fact, I'm going to switch characters right now. Boop. Alright, so now that I'm running stuff solo, my main benchmark for playing at this point is actually going to be to get all of my lower level characters outside of Natasha leveled up to... I want to get him to 30. So let's get Terra back on the board. Open the mailbox and see what we got. She's at 25. Now she's at 27. That's going to make things a lot easier. Open up that next hub, but we will skip that video. It's level 25 reward box. Ooh. Put her to 28. And the safe upgrade. Nice, nice, nice. Alright. I'm gonna get down there and I'm gonna wreck some more shop. Spend some of these skill points that I haven't been to build up my stuff. Raid is a fantastic skill. Master Rising Cut. Oh wait. Oh, that's right. There's Holy Fire. Heavy Sins can still be useful. And we've got a Village of the Confined. Okay, we've got a title quest there. Let's double check the OBS. That's looking good. So yeah, earlier I mentioned free dungeons. Village of the Confined is one of those. I also mentioned being able to play through free dungeons to increase difficulty, which, as you can see, normal and expert are already unlocked. Well, I'll go ahead and burn through some more of the story missions. Wow. That just annihilated everybody in the place. Oh, wait a minute, that's right. That's right. Okay, Holy Fire, Cut and Dash, Thunder Amulet, Castigate and Wallop. But it's Phlegus Firebomb. That's right, with this character I have to go between the Firebomb and using... Wait, what's the Firebomb? Get back here, you piece of shit. Yeah, it is the Firebomb. Okay. Woo! Man, oh man, this character class is something else. Battle axes, lots of burning. And of course that splendid damage over time ability. Oi! No! No! Oh, damn it, you already casted it. Let's put an end to that. Yeah, as you could probably expect, the Empire are a bunch of assholes. Alright, let's sell the rest of this stuff off, and let's keep it going. Keep it moving. Yeah, it was a lot of fun running that co-op earlier. And hell, if everything works out, once my girlfriend's got some time, I'll have her run co-op with me on these too. Because we used to do that quite a bit, at least back when my laptop could run it. Wow, that was just a whole line of dudes just torched. They actually thought they were going to try and give me problems. How adorable. And down here we find Wyvern Claw. Alright, let's run back to the town. I almost forgot how good the music from Dynasty Warriors 7 is. Which makes me all the more hype for 9. Village of Puppets. And also... Wait a minute, what? Oh, Soul Extractor. Okay, but I don't have any gear to use. Oh, never mind. That I do. Let's do it a few more times. And now to create my first puppet. Now the professions here in DFO are actually, well, at least for me, I don't utilize them as much as other folks might. But there's a lot of potential. Because you see these two characters that are disassemblers, you can actually run your own disassembler for various items to trade. Or as an animator, like I usually do, animators can actually use materials to create NPC companions to join you in the fight. Oops. Don't want that. Now I kind of dig the gimmick of the chessboard of despair, because outside of the dungeon fighter ghosts, the main enemies here are, well, chess themed. You know, the knights only attack by jumping at a specific angle, and of course if you get caught where they land, well, you get put on your ass. And you saw that last room where all the chess pieces were moving forward towards that gem. Those are pawns. They can literally only move forward or back, and if they touch one of those gems, you know, instead of being crowned king, you know, they're actually evolved into knights. These guys with the shields are, of course, rooks. Long lateral distance attack, but weak from behind, or from behind the shield. And you see what I mean with the pawns moving forward. Now we've got a combination of rooks and knights to deal with, which isn't generally too bad if you're careful, or if you do stupid amounts of damage. And this right here, I would gather, would be like the bishop. All these Arad meteors. Those are going to be useful for picking up boss uniques in the area. Okay, that's optimal dungeons done. This reputable warrior's axe is just it's too good right now. I don't think I can change it out for any of the magic sealed stuff that I've been earning from this mission. Well, no time like the present. We are going to keep it moving for quite some time. Yeah, I'll probably take a short break after I finish up this mission to make myself some lunch. Whoop. I got nailed by that shockwave. That was my own fault. And you see how right there one of those pawns evolved into a knight. It's because they made it across the board. Alright, got both of those set up. And now you see the king. Now the deal with the king is that I have to destroy every other piece on the board before I can get to him. Otherwise, I'll only do like 1 point of damage to him. But then once that comes down, once that barrier comes down, it's checkmate. And the king falls. is actually pretty good, but it doesn't have the additional protections like this one does. I'll take that scale mill. Thank you. And now that I've got those, that one pales in comparison. Alright, let's sell off some more stuff. These would actually be better off if I disassembled them, so I'm gonna go back to town. Disassemble these items. Cool. And yeah, let's give it maybe 5 or 10 minutes while I get myself something to eat. And I'll be right back with you. So I'm just going AFK, so sit tight, folks. Alright, people, I'm back. Just firing up the oven, so it's going to take a little bit before I can actually make the food. That means we can run some more missions. So let's get to it. Rook's out of the way. That's the story of you. Okay, there's the bishop. And everybody gets blown up. Alright, let's do some selling. Let's get back to town. Okay, so what's this down here? PMP. Ah. Other versus ancient dungeons. I won't be able to do any of those, that's for sure. Ooh. Let's get this. Let's get baby girl to level 30. Yeah. Alrighty. This is actually turning out to be a pretty decent stream. Alright, now I just heard the beep in the background that says that the oven's preheated. So you know what? I think I'll probably make that lunch break official. Oh, don't you... Dang it! Okay, I think I at least got one of them. But either way, it looks like once I get Terra to level 30, then I'll go ahead and switch to the, well, no, once I get to level 30, I'll take that little lunch break I've been planning on, and we'll probably come back to level up another character, or at least start working on leveling up another character. But we'll just get some more time in before the show tonight. Well, that was dumb. Okay, let's get around those to get to the gatekeeper. Whoops. Yeah, it looks like I have to take out a king again. Okay. More stuff to equip. And more stuff to disassemble. Almost there. I wonder if I have a growth potion I can use. No, just that master contract. Wait. Now I have a growth potion. Alright, we're gonna finish up the last of this chessboard. Use that growth potion to help get me to level 30. It's like I mentioned when I was on with Brandon earlier, every 5 levels is when we actually get some new stuff to play with. And And I want to see what kind of new stuff this little pyromaniac has to offer. Bad pawns. No. Ow. Okay, that actually caught me off guard. Get back here. There we go. Drop these rooks. And I missed with the firebomb. Okay, let's channel Fervent Faith one more time. And now, we actually have a queen to deal with. I could barely see her through all that fire. Like, where did she go? Alright, episode completed. Let's do some repairs. Oh, I'm not quite at 30 yet. Rats. Okay, accessories. You got to accessorize. Alright, everything sold. Back to town. As next up... Oh wait, no. Not back to Underfoot. Next up... I've got a Village of the Confined that I need to complete. No, I believe there's 2 quests that I have here. Not only rescuing captured villagers, but also doing a full clear of the map. Clear those out. Pick up some more of those. Okay, let's drop down here. This fast. Drop down here. Trying to finish this up fast. Ah, that old Shovel Knight track. That's the end of you. Ooh, and I'm at level 30. So what's this I picked up? Oh. That totem pole is going to be worth something. Worth keeping. Don't know, but it's definitely worth something. Alright, so with that said, let's see. Village of the Confined, complete. Let's go back to town. We got some more skills to pick up. Level 30, what do we get? Spray essence. Flagus essence, when used with the forward key, sprays essence over a broad area to the front. Oh. Oh, that's right. Up forward. It's up forward for... Yes. For the holy water. That's right. I'll level that up some more. I'll level that up some more. I want to learn that. And I want to learn that. Wait, spray essence is a 0 to the master? I'll take it. Skills applied. Yes, yes, yes. And you know what? Before I finish that dimensional fragment mission, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on my lunch. So I'll be right back in just a moment. Alright, be right back. Enjoy the music. I'm so glad the kitchen is like maybe 10 feet away from where I sit while I'm doing my thing. So what we're gonna do next is try out the new stuff that I've got for Ms. Terra. So that means one more run through the village of the confined. Oh yeah, now these dudes are gonna start hating me. Woo! Alright, now you see for these next few DFO streams, as I run my characters up to level 30, you're largely going to see a lot of the same, well, not a lot of, you are largely going to be seeing the same dungeons and the same boss fights and enemies. So that's why I'm just skipping through the story and, you know, skipping through the story comments whenever they come up. Okay, did I complete that? Huh. Alright, looks like I got some new mail. Aha, I got the level 30 priest homecoming items. Nice! Further inventory expansion, I dig it. And let's bump this little baby girl up to level 31. Purification stones, huh? I can get life tokens, purification stones. Actually, hold on, what about the other thing? Completed all of those. As a priest. That's the new damage font. Ah, the level up for the priest homecoming, okay. Alright, well anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and switch characters. Oh, she's at 32 now. She's at 31. So that's people rearranged. Hold on, I need to take a look at something really quick. No, not that. There was something about completing dungeons. Oh, weapons of mass liberation, that's right. And this goes until the 25th, so I think I can actually clear a couple more dungeons to upgrade that Requiem to a liberation weapon. So, Let's see what quests she has. Spider Chaser and Village of the Confined. What if I go and full clear the village? Wait, no. I'm gonna go full clear Village of the Confined with Talisa. And then maybe do those other two with Terra. And that'll be enough to at least get that upgrade. So, here we go. I ran right into that. What else am I dealing with here? Oh, nothing. That door's already opened up. Good, good, good. Next. Smells like the hot dogs are almost done, so I'll probably have to like clear one of these rooms and then go AFK for a sec. Alright, let's get this working. Come on. That last move was probably completely unnecessary on my part, but oh well. What are these moves down here? That's right, left-handed Pride Axle. That's the story of you. Alright, so here is what's going to happen. I'm just gonna dismantle everything. Disassemble all. Disassemble you. And I'll make items out of you. Because I haven't really done much for the animator stuff yet, have I? Okay. Village of the Confined quest is done. Be right back. Less than 2 minutes now. Okay, gonna switch characters, jumping back over to Terra. Weapons of Mass Liberation at 47 still. Wait, are these dungeons considered optimal level dungeons now? Because if not, then going through these just to get that. These dungeons are no longer optimal level. So I'm 3 away, but you know what? Okay. Food's beeping. Be right back.
Let's go. What am I doing here for the Old Street Conqueror? Ah. S rank or higher. Oop. Oh no, oh no! Thus is the story of you. Alright, I had to drop them quick before putting any more of those ghost wolves up. That did. Chessboard of Despair, Expert or higher, without using a life token. Let's do this. That's that. Okay, it's right there, so that means I've got to take that lower path. Line yourselves up.
that's that. Let's go back to town one more time. Complete that. Now to make my way back to someplace where all the dungeons are optimal level. Should probably be the same for the welcomes down there, but if it doesn't, then that's right.
신께 구하라. 그대에게 그 모든 것을 주시리라.
We will choose to fight for a world beyond. All right.
모든 내정의 빛 함께
It is not too late. It's your own soul. Don't see this fate. We're never willing to give up till our future is built on our dreams. Even through lost time, many tears run out for nothing. To give up is not a choice. It's a fight we have to win.
So dumb. You are really dumb. stuff off screen. But a lot of the stuff really would have needed to block in the dash. But they do cover a good number of the side stories on screen. I think some of those things are going to be taken off with, but I don't know. This is when they drop you guys.
Alright, you folks might have probably heard me a bit in the background, but I was just on the phone with the missus, working a few things out. time for the battle for the dream. 49. One more. One more. Alright, I'm gonna do this one last run, switch back to Talisa so I can upgrade that weapon. And then okay, that thunder amulet has a specific range. Gotta remember that. Which one's this one again? Forward down. Thought so. Jesus, that is a hefty swing. Splash that holy water on him. Take all of those intermediate potions. No! Stop that! Stop it! Get some help! Okay, looks like I got someone missing back this way. Or a few someones. But not anymore. Can't power that up. That's the story of you. So much good stuff. Alrighty, looks like we did it. So let's talk to Clonter. Visit Mage Guild Master Sharon. I will go with Spider Princess Angelina. Now we change characters, going back to Lisa one more time. Oh my goodness, that Liberation Scythe looks awesome. Definitely gonna have to go through some more dungeons to get that resolved. But we still have folks that need to get to level 30. So here we go. Next up, let's do Sean Kincaid. Now with this kid, okay, yeah, he's my Dimension Walker. But yeah, he is one of the other male mages that was added to the. He was one of the other male mage advancements that was added to the male mage class in a recent update. Since a lot of these skills have been reset, I am going to. Well, no, it's not that they've been reset. But I've got plenty more skill points to level some of this stuff up with. Oh, that's right. Most of this stuff is just mastered now. Alright. So now it's just going to be a matter of going through the dungeons again. I'm going to be, skipping through all of the quest subtext, all of the quest text even further. This garbage is for you. Now, is this actually on or off? That's it. That's done. And all I gotta do is deal with you. Well, at least one of them survived. Ooh. Eat this garbage. Level 21. Whoop. Oh, I should probably go back to town. And mailbox this. I'll be right back. Alright, and it would appear that I've got... It would appear that I've got a new follower. So who just joined up, huh? Snag Plus. how's it going? It's been going pretty good on my end. Oh. Just finished up with lunch, and as you can see, I'm really enjoying being able to finally stream DFO. That's right. Excuse me. Yeah, I was running a little bit of co-op earlier with one of the guys. Having some fun. Yeah, I think today's show is gonna be pretty good. I've got an interesting topic to talk about, and there's gonna be a lot to discuss in terms of what we were playing this week. to that one. Now we're gonna finish up this. Whoop. Okay, so what have we got? Oh, there's that one too. Something a little interdimensional she-demon? Let's keep this going. Gonna go back to town for a moment. What the hell? It's like the keyboard's not registering. It's just for DFO from the looks of it. Whew, there we go. That was very strange. But anyway, I came back to town so I can use these and this. Ooh, okay, it's 3 o'clock. I was taking a bit of a beating there for a while. Alright, Ant Queen. What's that? Whew. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and drop the stream here. Because we've only got about maybe 45 minutes or so before we start doing prep for tonight's show. So I'm gonna go ahead and take some time to just chill for a little bit and get ready. So until then, thanks a lot for coming out and watching, you guys. Thank you very much for, if you have been chilling in the chat, thank you for sticking around as long as you have. And with that said, I'm going to go ahead and end it. So I'll catch you in about an hour 15 or so. I'll catch you on YouTube for the next episode of the Metro City Boys. But until then, stay good, neighborhood.